I've always believed that silence holds answers. That if you listen closely enough, it will whisper truths too painful to say aloud. But tonight, the silence is screaming. This place wasn't supposed to exist anymore. They told us it was gone, demolished, erased from maps and memories alike. Yet here I am, chasing a signal no one else can hear. Or maybe they just don't want to. Every step feels heavier than the last. Like gravity itself doesn't trust me to keep moving forward. Maybe it shouldn't. The air smells metallic, sharp, like blood and rust mingling in the dark. My flashlight cuts through the blackness ahead, but the light seems weaker somehow, as though the darkness is swallowing it whole. It's not the first time I've heard the voice on the tape, not even close, but tonight feels different. Tonight, I think it knows I'm coming. The corridor stretches endlessly before me, walls lined with faded posters warning of hazards long forgotten or deliberately ignored. Somewhere deep inside, I wonder if I'm walking into a trap, if this facility isn't abandoned at all, but waiting. For what? For who? For me. I try to focus on why I'm here. The broadcast. A single transmission picked up by an old shortwave radio late one night, looping endlessly since then. "Help me," it says, over and only over again. No name, no context, just desperation carved into static. It drew me in like a moth to flame, and now I can't shake the feeling that it's more than coincidence. There's something familiar about the voice, something I can't quite place. Every syllable sends a shiver down my spine, like déjà vu wrapped in dread. Why do we chase ghosts? Is it because we hope to find closure? Or because we're afraid of being alone? The deeper I go, the colder it gets. My breath fogs in front of me, each exhale visible, fleeting. A reminder of how fragile life is. Fragile, yet stubborn. Resilient, even when it shouldn't be. I reach a door marked "Restricted Access." The handle turns easily, almost invitingly. Beyond it lies a room, bathed in dim red emergency lighting. Machines hum faintly, their screens flickering with data streams I don't understand. And there, in the center of the chaos, sits another tape recorder. It's identical to mine. I press play without thinking, my fingers trembling. The same distorted voice fills the air, but this time it's clearer, closer. "Claire," it says. My name. My stomach drops. How does it know my name? The voice continues, softer now, almost pleading. "You have to remember. You have to stop them." Stop who? Remember what? Memories surface unbidden. Fragments of dreams I thought were forgotten. A sterile white room. Bright lights overhead. Voices arguing behind closed doors. A man in a lab coat saying, "She's ready." Who was ready? Me? I stumble back, heart pounding. This can't be real. None of this can be real. But the details are too vivid, too personal. When did I start forgetting? Was it intentional? Did I choose to let go? Or did someone take those pieces of me away? The questions pile up faster than I can answer them. Each step forward feels like stepping further into quicksand. The truth is out there, buried beneath layers of lies and half-remembered moments. But the closer I get, the less sure I am that I want to find it. Because what if the truth changes everything? What if it changes me? I move deeper still, drawn inexorably toward the source of the signal. The facility feels alive now, its walls pulsing faintly with some unseen energy. Static crackles louder with every step, until it's deafening, and then I see it. A control room, filled with monitors displaying images I barely recognize. Some show news footage of disasters I vaguely recall. Others display faces, people I know, people I've lost. But one screen stands out. On it, a video feed plays in grainy black and white. It's me, younger, scared, sitting in a chair, while electrodes are attached to my temples. The realization hits like a freight train. They used me, took my voice, my memories, my very identity, and turned it into the signal. But why? Before I can process the full weight of what I'm seeing, the monitors flicker, and a new image appears. A countdown timer. 10 minutes. 10 minutes until what? Panic sets in, clawing at my chest. I search for answers, rifling through papers scattered across the desk. One document catches my eye. A report detailing an experiment called Project Echo. Its purpose: to test the limits of human consciousness, to create a living archive of knowledge stored within the mind of a single subject. Me. If I'm the archive, then what happens when the timer runs out? Will I cease to exist? Or will I become something else entirely? A choice presents itself, stark and unforgiving. I can leave now, abandon this place, and whatever secrets it holds, or I can stay, confront the past head-on, and risk losing myself forever. Isolation has been my constant companion for so long that I almost welcome the idea of disappearing completely. Almost. But something inside fights back. A spark of defiance, of resilience. If they took my voice once, I won't let them take it again. With shaking hands, I begin dismantling the equipment, pulling wires, and smashing circuits. Sparks fly, alarms blare, but I keep going. Maybe destruction is the only way to reclaim what's mine. Maybe breaking things is the only way to fix them. As the final seconds tick away, the facility shakes violently, lights flashing wildly. The voice returns, louder now, clearer. "Thank you," it says. Then silence. Did I save myself? Or did I destroy the last piece of who I was? I walk out into the night, the stars above offering no answers. Just questions. Endless questions. And somewhere, deep down, I wonder if the signal ever truly stopped broadcasting, or if it's still echoing, waiting for someone else to hear it.